Folks, this kind soul waits patiently in the car for the girl. Rescue or pick up? Suddenly, he finds the injured lions fled. Luckily, the girl soon arrives at his car. He takes the apple from the girl, hungry as a pig, devours it as if it's a delicacy, and is charmed instantly. Through the rearview mirror, he sees the girl hiding behind the car as if evading a draft, then rushing home to her waiting wife and kids. Subtitles: the family atmosphere is now curious, but no matter how gently the wife calls, the girl remains unresponsive like a crystal ball. They sit in a corner, discussing the girl's origin. An adult guesses she's 10, but her scream at his approach nearly scares him out of his wits. He suspects it's just her natural reaction to fear, unsure of how his heart's racing little fawn feels about it all. The next night, Maureen, wife of another couple, decides to act and approaches the girl, hoping food will charm her. In panic, the girl knocks over food, gripping Maureen's wrist tightly, nearly twisting her arm. She sees Maureen has similar scars. Maureen gently notes she's also been through tough times and understands her fear, trying to break the ice by inviting her to touch her soft hair. As they get closer, she finally gains the girl's trust. Maureen then takes her to the bathroom for a relaxing bath. In this town, Maureen remembers her past despair, leaves a welcome note, and quietly leaves, letting the girl be alone. Soon after, they keep searching for the little girl and come across a rundown shed that looks like a Halloween horror scene. Maureen settles the little girl into a clean room and decides to gather the other adults into the living room to read a note. This letter she found in the little girl's backpack turns out to be written by her mother, revealing a heart-wrenching story. She says the girl, Ivy, had a hard life. A strange virus hit, yet her family survived. Her husband decided to run away, placing all the blame on their poor daughter, leading to Ivy enduring horrific mistreatment. Sadly, Ivy stopped speaking altogether, while her mother fought fiercely to protect her, even as her own health continued to deteriorate. Realizing her time was running out, the mother wrote this letter, praying for Ivy's salvation. Because of the little girl's presence, Maureen reflects on her own pain, not even willing to mention it to her husband. With new life on the way, Alicia and Black Sister can't hold back anymore. They enjoyed a year of meals, but suddenly, alarm bells ring like an incoming. They rush to check where the alarm is coming from, speculating if Ivy's father is coming for revenge. After confirming no harm, the tension eases. Little Ralph accidentally rang the alarm, causing a misunderstanding. They realize how much everyone cares for the kids. Alicia welcomes the 4 new friends, and Ralph quickly bonds with her 2 children. Departing from Ashland, Oregon, they start their journey only to discover Alicia's welcoming note on the wall, sparking excitement as they walk in. Maureen, their mother, introduces herself as a surgeon, but finds it tough when no one can agree with her along the way. After meeting Ezra and Jenny in Ashland, their child Ralph brings them all together to form a happy family, living joyously together. But the plague strikes again, forcing them to flee Ashland and keep escaping. Black Sister, the house owner, warmly welcomes them, yet Alicia grows uneasy, fearing the owner might pose a threat to their makeshift family. After calming Alicia down, Black Sister finally eases her mind, but when Alicia goes out for supplies, she nearly gives Maureen a heart attack. She emphasizes what supplies they need and drags everyone along, only to be halted by a stubborn water buffalo blocking their path. Maureen takes the initiative to check on the nearby hospital, only to find patients have been gnawed to the bone by rats. A grim sight indeed. Just as she's about to leave, a dog stands in her way, but she bravely whips out her fire extinguisher. Maureen takes down the dog with her fire extinguisher and notices a locked door nearby, deciding to smash it open with the extinguisher. To her excitement, she discovers a treasure trove of medical supplies inside and begins to pack them up without a second thought. Everyone's jaws drop as they see her return with a bounty of supplies. Initially too stunned to be mad, they manage to get home before nightfall. Ezra finds a guitar for Jenny, and they host a campfire jam, with Jenny strumming a lively tune for all to enjoy. At this moment, they start realizing their past biases, deciding to learn from within and accept even more people into their circle. At night, however, Jenny seeks solace in alcohol, trying to drown out her emotional burdens while grappling with serious mental health issues. Next day, Maureen notices something's off with Jenny and feels for her, soothing her and promising not to mention Ezra's truth. With Maureen's encouragement, Jenny finally comes to terms with her pregnancy as her belly starts to grow. She starts to enjoy some peaceful pregnancy time at home, and after giving birth, Maureen and Al welcome their very own love child. With a harmonious atmosphere, Ivy gradually becomes part of the family, and as more kids arrive, they start focusing on their education. One day, she takes her younger son to the library to pick some books, but as storm clouds gather outside, an eerie feeling grips her, prompting her to rush home. She dashes outside to find her dog, but only spots it pinned under a tree trunk. Heartbroken, she carries it back and gives it a proper burial. That night, feeling a bit down, she steps outside for a stroll, only to spot a mountain lion stealthily edging towards her youngest son. Subtitles. She immediately springs into full action, yelling desperately to take her youngest son away, and then confronts the lion with a hammer, but ultimately finds herself powerless to prevail. She is knocked out by the lion's fierce attack, and Ivy sees her savior being dragged off, frantically yelling for help. In a critical moment, Ivy springs into action, successfully rescuing her savior. Even in tough conditions, she fights against all odds with limited medical resources. The adults crowd around the bedside, nervously helping the medic secure the injured area, looking frantic yet filled with resolve.